Hello everyone, welcome to Explore More and Learn. I hope you all are taking very good care of yourself. You all are doing well. So in this video today, I'll talk about a very famous and common figure of speech, that is simile. So you'll come to know what is simile with a lot of examples in this video. Okay, so do not go anywhere because simile can be used in your day-to-day English conversation also, and figure of speech can enhance your English speaking. Okay, if you want to make your English speaking impressive, it's very important for you to know about figures of speech. So in this video you will come to know about what is simile with examples, and I'll also tell you its uses. So let's start without wasting our time. So what is simile? As I told you, simile is a figure of speech. Okay, figures of speech are used to decorate any language, I can say in simple words. So these are the ornaments of any language. So we use figures of speech just to beautify our English language, right? So they just add some beauty to the language. So simile is one of the figures of speech. So it is a figure of speech that compares what? Two different things, okay, using the words like and as. Either we'll use like or we'll use as. Why? To compare two different things. You got it? So what do we do in this figure of speech? We compare two different things by using these words like or as. When you see like or as, it becomes easy for you to identify that this is simile. Okay, now let's see some examples. She is as busy as a bee. So here you see we are comparing two different things. What's that? You see, very hardworking or active. So bee is very hardworking and active. So we are comparing her busyness, or you can say she is as busy as bee, she is as active as bee, she is as hardworking as bee. Okay, so this is a comparison between two different things by using the words like as. Okay, let's take another example. My thought is as clear as crystal. So crystal means very clear. So you want to convey that your thoughts are very clear. So in place of saying this directly, you are using simile. Okay, so my thought is as clear as crystal. So that means you want to convey that your thoughts are very clear. In the same way, in the first example, we want to say that she is very hardworking or she is very active, but in place of saying this directly, we are saying she is as busy as a bee. That means she is very active or she is very hardworking. So this is just a way, simple way to beautify your statements, your language. Another example, he runs like the wind. Now you are not saying that he is running very fast or he runs very fast. You are saying he runs like the wind. That means this compares the speed of the person's running to the swiftness of the wind. Okay, like wind. So here you can read this sentence. This compares the speed of the person's running to the swiftness of the wind. So he runs very swiftly, you want to say here. Okay, but you are saying it by using the word like. That means you are comparing this running with the speed of the wind. You got it? So this is a comparison between two different things. Let's take other examples because it will definitely improve your understanding about the simile. As cold as ice. So that means you want to compare something with the coldness of ice. So extremely cold, because ice is extremely cold. So you can say this with any sentence. You can use it in any sentence, as cold as. For example, his emotions are as cold as ice. So here you want to say that he doesn't have emotions, or you want to say that he is not as emotional as any other person is. So like that, as cold as ice, or his hands are as cold as ice. That means his hands are very cold, extremely cold. So in this way you can use simile to just to convey this thought that you want to say that something is extremely cold. Her smile is like sunshine. So here you want to compare someone's smile with the sunshine. Sunshine means very bright and cheerful. So you are not saying that her smile is very bright or her smile is very cheerful. In place you are saying her smile is like sunshine. So you have conveyed the meaning, hidden meaning, that is her smile is very cheerful. You got it? So in this way you can use simile to convey the hidden meaning. Okay, so by comparing two different things together, as light as feather. So something is very light in weight. Okay, so I can lift her up because she is as light as feather. So that means you want to convey this, that she is not very heavy or she is very light. Okay, her weight is very light, so it's easy to lift her up. So in this way you can say as light as feather. Something is very light in weight. This is you want to convey here. Okay, so in this way you are using as, you are using like, you are using as. As I told you that we use either as or like to compare two different things. Okay, so in this way you can use simile to convey something indirectly. Now what are the uses? Why do we use simile? So just to create imagery. Okay, for example, similes help readers visualize or understand a concept by connecting it to something familiar and concrete. So suppose you are saying she is as busy as a bee. So that means I can imagine that bee is always busy collecting honey, all the time busy, all the time active. So that means I can imagine the busyness of bee to understand that how busy she is or how active she is. So she is as busy as bee. Or suppose I am saying he is as cold or his hands are as cold as ice. That means I can understand that his hands are extremely cold because I know the coldness of ice. Okay, so it creates imagery. That's why we use simile, and it enhances writing. So they add depth, interest and memorability to descriptions, making writing more engaging. Right, as I told you that they beautify our language. So they add the depth, interest and memorability. Like you can remember this thing. Suppose I say that she is as light as feather. So it is easy for you to understand that her weight is very light. Anybody can lift her up because she is as light as feather. So this is the way, just to add interest or the depth of the concept, or to keep it memorable in someone's mind. So it is creating imagery, it is enhancing your writing. That's why you are using simile here, okay, in the sentences. And other uses, it explains abstract ideas. Abstract, which is not tangible. You can't touch something, but you can imagine. How will you imagine? When you see the comparison between the two different things. Okay, so similes can make abstract concepts like emotions or difficult experiences more understandable by relating them to tangible things. Okay, because you can't see somebody's activity, or you can't imagine maybe that how hardworking someone is, but you can easily understand someone is hardworking if we compare her hard work with the hard work of a bee, because you know about a bee that it is always active, all the time active, and it is known as hard working. Okay, so that's why we are using simile, to make you understand the abstract idea which you can't touch, so you can easily understand. For example, suppose you are saying he is or his emotions are as cold as ice. You can't judge someone's emotions. But if I say this a strong statement by comparing his emotions with I, so it is easy that he is not an emotional person. So this is the way to convey your ideas strongly, or to convey something which is not tangible. Okay, so you are making abstract concepts or emotions more understandable for the listener. So these are the uses of similes. I hope you have understood this figure of speech very well. If you have other examples, you can write in the comment box below. So thank you for watching this video. I'll bring another video very soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.